What's up guys, welcome to English Football Club Barcelona, your Barcelona channel in English. Well, what a match we have tonight, but we will talk about that later. First, we have to talk about some interesting news that has happened between yesterday and today. So without more delay, let's start. Well, first thing we have to talk about is about the players that are injured, because as I told you some days ago, we came from having 10 forwards, from having an overbooking in the forward section of our club, to have a deficit of players. We counted some weeks ago with 10 players for 3 positions, and nowadays, having 7 players, we can count just on 3 of them, and one of them, actually Coutinho, in my opinion, is more like a wing player or wing midfielder, attacking midfielder, than exactly a forward. But well, he can play both positions. No, it's thankfully for him, Barcelona's system, or maybe Coutinho needs more space, but anyway, for Barcelona the system of the wing is more like a forward, while in other teams no, in other teams it's more like a creation position. But well, in that point Coutinho could match with the position. That's why sometimes he didn't adapt too, because it's not exactly the same position he played in Liverpool. If I'm not wrong, if I'm wrong, you can correct me. I will be glad. You can learn from mistakes. So well, anyway, we are not having. We can't count with, for example, Dembélé. Dembélé last year. You know my opinion from Dembélé. he can sometimes be dangerous for the opponent, for our rivals, but he can be dangerous for us too, because he can lose the ball and we get a counter attack. But well, Dembélé, El Mosquito, it's quite dangerous, quite fast, can have that face that can do many things, and it's very dangerous. But he's injured. Other one that is injured is Kun Agüero. We don't know how he's going to perform, so about Agüero I can't say anything. I can't talk much, but for example, one that was doing a great season last year and suddenly his career was cut, it's Ansu Fati. And being honest, it's a great loss, because Ansu Fati last year, when he played, it was magnifique, as the French say, It was incredible. I really like it. And the other one is that we are going to talk about him now is Braithwaite. I think the loss of Braithwaite, it's not exactly a loss of determination for the team. We are not going to lose many goals or whatever. It's more like all the work that he does for the team. When he's on the field, you have a player that pressures, that has determination, that he tries to find the places. He's not exactly a striker that tries to face the rival, to dribble the rival, and he doesn't score many goals. Sadly, because that's what we need in this moment. Actually, don't forget, he came as a substitute for Suarez. And in my opinion, he's 100 light years from what Suarez did for the team. But anyway, in this moment that we have so weak position in the forward, his loss is an important loss anyway. A loss that it seems is going to be long. 4 months, some of the media are talking about, or 4 months the media are talking about, better said. He will have to undergo this surgery because it seems that he has he has a problem in his knee, if I don't remember wrong. I couldn't read it, but yeah, in his left knee he has an injury, and it's one of the worst injuries he can have. One of the, yeah, as I said, one of the worst. He will have to pass the hospital to do that surgery, and we will lose him for long. I don't know what's going on with the forwards. I don't want to think it's a lack of luck, because I don't really believe in those things. So I think something changed in the club that is making the forwards getting injured. So that maybe Koeman and his team should check that, because it's quite important. No, we don't have those many players. Actually, we lost because we sent him as a loan, if I don't remember wrong. We sent Raim as a loan, so we cannot count on him. And if we keep losing forwards, who are we going to put there? At the end, we will have to ask Mingueza to become a forward, or Pedri. Well, we will see now. Also, talking about the club, talking about the problems that we are having, well, I don't know if you know what these last days Koeman said, but well, it's Koeman some days ago. Koeman some days ago in his country said some words that he should try to avoid. Or he should have tried to avoid. He said that Barcelona is where it is because because of him. Directly, what the words were: Barcelona is where it is because of me. Quite funny to say that, no? Because it seems that some part of the board of directors are not happy with Koeman. Actually, being objective, Koeman is in Barcelona because we didn't have money to fire him. So saying Barcelona is where it is because of me, it's being quite egocentric now. I think the egocentrism, it's quite high in this man. Sometimes it's good. You can have a big ego if you want to. I don't know. Sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's better to be humble, and you have to recognize that Barcelona lost part of the guilt of losing La Liga last year was because of Koeman. So yeah, we lost La Liga last year because of him. I cannot say we lost against PSG because of him. It's true that in Le Parc des Princes, the Park of the Princes, I don't know how to say in, I think this is the name, no? Le Parc des Princes in the PSG stadium anyway. We faced PSG and we were 1-1. So why we didn't do the same in the Camp Nou? Well, one of the things was because of Koeman and many things like that. Because if you remember, the board of directors some months ago, one of the critics that they said about Koeman, it was that he didn't perform he didn't study him. I mean, Koeman and his team. Don't think that is Koeman the only one who is there in his office trying to analyze. No, there is a big team behind him. He's the image, he's the face of the team of managers, and in this case his team and Koeman didn't prepare the matches as they should, right? So that's a problem. And then Enric Masip, one of the well, I'm not sure how to call him, but it's one person in the club, okay? He's near the presidents. He said that, yeah, if Koeman shouldn't say that, because Koeman said, thanks to me, this club has future. And then Masip, the ex handball player from Barcelona, said, if the future has, if the club has future, is because of the board of directors and the president who changed the the disaster we were in. No, and it's a true, right? The club was really in debt. we had huge of money that we couldn't pay. It's true that this is going to be crazy, and some people are going to say, but some days ago you were criticizing him. Yeah. Don't think I'm going to say, oh, thanks to Laporta we are in the paradise. No. But Koeman, sorry, thanks to Laporta. But Laporta did what he had to do. He had to try to, or he had to improve the situation. It's true that he came to the presidents saying some things, saying he's going to hire Haaland, that Messi is going to stay, things that now people are taking like lies. But well, so that was the objectives. And I understand sometimes when you reach the direction of a company and the numbers doesn't help you to make your objectives done, or doesn't help you to reach your objectives, to achieve them, so you cannot. And I want to think that's Laporta's problem. No, that was Laporta's problem. But if you think a bit further, Laporta and his team moved on the market. They tried to give exit to some players. It's true that later we still have players like Umtiti, for example. Pjanic was until the last day, so well, but at the end they tried and they worked. That's something that we cannot deny. And thanks to him, we are a bit better than we expected, no? But that's true. With the things that Koeman said these days, one of the things was that his contract was made public because Laporta talked about it. Well, are many things. Well, so someone has said that Koeman has auto-destroyed himself. A bit, yes, because he's criticizing Laporta, he's criticizing his bosses. So, well, if you don't know, if you work for a company, then you go to the press conference, you do a press conference, and you start saying, well, the company is well because of me, not because of the board of directors at all, and things like that. Maybe the next day you find your staffs at the gate of the company, and maybe some letter saying thank you for nothing, something like that. So yeah, Koeman should control his mouth sometimes, but you know, Koeman is Koeman. Anyway, guys, so that's all what we have for the moment, because later we will talk a bit more about Koeman. I still have some things I want to tell you, but we don't have more time, and we will do the pre-match of this Barcelona Bayern. That is going to be amazing, so especially if you're a Bayern supporter. Anyway, thank you guys for watching us, and see you in the next video. Have a nice day.